Okay. Have you ever gone to a store for one thing and somehow came back with a scented candle, three packets of chips, a giant bottle of something called Hydration Booster Plus Ultramax, and emotional damage? Because same. And the worst part? You think you made those choices. No, they made the choices for you. Today, we are exposing the psychological warfare. Because companies are not just selling products anymore, they are engineering your brain like it's a science project. And honestly, it's working. First thing companies figured out, people don't buy products, they buy emotions. That's why perfume ads look like a billionaire vampire running through Paris in slow motion. What does that have to do with deodorant? Absolutely nothing. But your brain sees it and goes, ooh, if I buy this, maybe I too can become mysterious and emotionally unavailable. Companies know your brain is emotional first, logical second. That's why fast food ads always show cheese pulls. The burger is glowing. The fries look like they were blessed by angels. But when you buy it, the burger looks like it lost custody of its children. And somehow, you still buy it again. That's branding. They don't want you thinking, they want you feeling. A plain black t-shirt costs 500 rupees, but add a tiny logo, 15,000 rupees. Because apparently, the fabric was handcrafted by monks during a thunderstorm. No, you're paying for status. You're paying for the feeling of being important. And social media made this way worse. Because now, every product is marketed like, this water bottle will change your life. Bro, it holds water. Calm down. But companies figured out something terrifying. If they can make a product part of your identity, you'll defend it with your life. That's why people argue over phones like it's religion. You're not buying a device anymore. You're joining a fandom. And once emotions enter the chat, logic leaves the building. So if emotions get you interested, what actually gets you to spend? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Companies discovered something incredible. Humans hate seeing money leave their hands. Shocking information. So businesses evolved. That's why cash disappeared. Because handing over physical money feels painful. You see it leaving. You feel the regret. But tapping a card? Beep! Your brain treats it like a video game. No emotional damage. That tiny beep sound? That's the sound of your bank account entering the afterlife. And subscriptions? Oh my god. Subscriptions are evil genius. Because 199 rupees a month sounds harmless. But then you have Netflix, Spotify, Prime, some random app you forgot existed, and suddenly you're financially sponsoring 14 companies. The best part? They make cancelling harder than escaping a cult. You click cancel, and the website becomes emotional. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes, but we'll miss you. Bro, I just wanted to watch a show. Why is this a breakup? And don't even get me started on food delivery apps. They know exactly what they're doing. Notice how delivery fees are hidden until the very end. That's intentional, because once you already picked your food, your brain is committed. You're too emotionally invested in the biryani. You're not backing out now. And then there's limited time offers, the oldest psychological trick in history. Only two left. Really? Only two? You're telling me this billion-dollar company somehow has exactly two left? No. They're manufacturing urgency because fear beats logic. You stop asking, do I need this? And start asking, what if I miss this? And congratulations, you just got manipulated by a countdown timer. But wait, it gets worse. Because now, companies don't just influence you, They study you. Companies track everything: what you click, what you pause on, what color makes you stay longer, how long you look at something. They know you better than your relatives. Honestly, Instagram probably knows I'm hungry before I do. Ever notice how after talking about something, you suddenly get ads for it? And everyone says, "My phone is listening." Honestly, maybe. But also, you already gave them enough data. You searched it, you watched it, you hovered over it for zero point 0.3 seconds. And now the algorithm goes, "Ah, yes, the human desires expensive nonsense." And social media apps? They're literally engineered like casinos. Scroll, reward. Scroll, reward. Tiny dopamine hit. Again, again, again. Your attention span is now fighting for its life. That's why apps autoplay everything. They remove stopping points. Because if your brain pauses, you might think, and we can't have that. Even colors are manipulated. Red buttons? Urgent. Blue? Trustworthy. Green? Money. Black? Luxury. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here getting emotionally manipulated by a rectangle. And the scariest part? Most of this works subconsciously. You think you're immune. But if humans were so hard to manipulate, why does literally everyone buy things they regret at 2 a.m.? Exactly. So, what did we learn today? Companies are not your friends. They are highly sophisticated money extraction machines. They study psychology, exploit emotions, remove spending pain, and engineer your attention like scientists creating the perfect consumer. And honestly, respect. That level of manipulation is almost impressive. But now, at least you can notice it. And once you notice it, it becomes harder to control you. Still though, if I see one more ad telling me this productivity water bottle will unlock your full potential, I'm losing it. Bro, it's a bottle. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment the dumbest thing you bought because of marketing. Because I once bought a gaming toothbrush. I still don't know what made it gaming. It had LEDs.